We all knew this day would come. We all knew this day would come when I said we were going to do Marvel movies that are not in the MCU. And I will say, so I haven't seen this movie in like probably 10 years, like literally. I watched this movie when I was really young a few times, and I liked it when I was younger. I was curious to see what I thought now, because people were bashing this film a lot. And as much as I think the movie is not good, I don't think it's quite as bad as people give it credit for. Fantastic Four was released in 2005. It was written by Mark Frost and Michael France and directed by Tim Story. No spoilers, but the general idea is about these group of scientists that go into space to research how humans were made and like all of that kind of thing. And what happens is this giant space storm comes through and they give these people powers that are both good and bad, and then they're trying to figure out how to solve that problem. Meanwhile, this one guy who is also up there becomes this metal guy who can like kind of control electricity, whose name is Dr. Doom. You might be familiar with him. And he has to try to stop the Fantastic Four from fixing everything, because he wants to become the world conqueror, basically. They do a bad job at explaining the villain, but that's kind of the idea that I got across from it. And I will say this movie is not good. It's not good. It's not great. And a lot of that has to do with storytelling. Like, the characters are cool. I like the characters. The acting is fine. The villain is awful, and the writing is bad. A lot of the writing just doesn't make sense for a superhero movie, which I think they caught on pretty fast. The villain doesn't make any sense. They don't talk about why he wants to be bad. They're just like, oh, he's a bad guy. Okay, cool. Gotcha. No, I need more than that. I need more than that. I need much more than that. So that was kind of frustrating. And I do have to say, the heroes themselves aren't written very well. I think Johnny's funny. That's kind of it. The romance between Sue and Mr. Fantastic wasn't very well done. It wasn't well done at all. And I just think the Thing was... he was the Thing. He was not done very well, in my opinion. I've heard people like him. I don't like Michael Chiklis as his character. I just don't. I don't buy it, is the issue. I don't buy, oh my gosh, his wife literally divorcing him because he's a rock. Like, that's so mean. I feel like, in a realistic sense, if I were to find my wife and my wife was just suddenly made of stone without explaining anything, I wouldn't just throw my ring. I'd be like, yo, why the hell do you look like that? And then work from there. Like, I just feel like that was unrealistic. The special effects are fine, actually. I was kind of impressed by the special effects, particularly the fire from Johnny Storm. I thought that looked pretty cool. But yeah, the main issue is the writing. And the directing isn't particularly fantastic, but it's not distracting, so it's fine. But yeah, I mean, there's not much to talk about the film. You already have your own opinions about the film. I don't hate it as much as other people do, though. Like, I really don't. I think it's watchable. It's definitely got a little bit of campiness that kind of sells it. Kind of like the old Batman and Robin film. Like, that movie's not good, but like, you watch it because it's campy. This is kind of campy, but not campy to a certain extent where you're like, I can't watch this anymore. Like, it's campy, and it kind of works. I don't know. It kind of works for me. I like a lot of the film is funny to me just because it is kind of campy, and I like it. I will end up watching it again at some point. I kind of want to own it, honestly. Maybe I'll do that at some point when I'm done paying off my freaking car. It's so expensive, but whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and give Fantastic Four a C-. Have you guys seen this movie? Let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought about it. I liked it more than most people. You probably don't like my opinion. That's understandable. Subscribe anyway, because I try to be entertaining. If you like what you see, you should subscribe. That's what you should do when watching YouTube and you're like, hey, this guy's kind of cool. You hit that red button. That'd be great. I would really appreciate it. And as always, keep watching movies and television. Stay educated, and I'll see you guys in the next video.